Yo, what up guys, Magic IQ here, and today I'm bringing you guys yet again another build video on Need for Speed Unbound. But before we get into that, I have a special announcement for you guys. I am going to be co-streaming the Ubisoft Forward event as a Ubisoft partner live over on Twitch. The stream will be starting about 9 a.m. and I believe the pre-show starts at 9:45 and the main show starts at 10. So make sure you guys go over there at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. It would really mean a lot to me if you guys go leave a follow and tune into the stream over there. We will be co-streaming the event. Again, big shout out to Ubisoft for giving me this opportunity and allowing me to make this special video coming out at 11:30 a.m. as well for you guys. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that here on YouTube. I will be posting a special video at 11:30 a.m. on June 12th. So make sure you guys stay tuned. I appreciate you guys so much for all the love and support. I wouldn't be here without you guys. Now let's get straight into today's 4GT S-Class build video. Alrighty guys, so getting straight into it, this is a QUOISE built for GT as well, man. Again, I just want to say thank you guys for all the love and support on these videos, and people like QUOISE, Voided, Crown, and the countless others I can't even name, Girardi, Genu. I mean, there's so many people in the Discord, man. I can't even name them all off the top of my head right now, but YSN Kev from the beginning, Don't Try Me, but there's so many people that have been here throughout my Need for Speed Unbound content, and before then even into the Division 2, like Rasta, Con. There's so many people I can't even begin to thank. Getting the opportunities I am now, it means a lot, and I hope you guys truly know how much it means that you guys have been here for me. Everybody that watches the videos, Drought, Max, I mean, there's so many people I can't even name, bro. Eric from the comments, man. There's so many people I can't even begin to name. I'd have to list 1,000 off, but you know who you are. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for all the support on all of these videos. It means the world. But anyway, getting straight into it, this is QUOISE's personal 4GT tune for, I believe, League or the NFS Unbound battles it is. He did use this in the S-Class portion of that, and he did very, very, very well. I'm pretty sure he won most of, if not all of the playlists that he participated in terms of the battles. So, let's get straight into it, man. We are using the 3.5 liter V6 here. It is pushing out 885 horsepower, 700 foot-pounds of torque, 10.2 quarter mile. We also have a 2.8 0 to 60 and a 191 top speed. That rev techs out to about 195, 196. This thing is super consistent. There's a couple other ways you can build the car. He also has a short track build with the 3.2 liter inline six. That is very good as well. He's actually hitting 230s on rapid transit in it, which is crazy because it only goes 175. So this build right here with the 3.5 liter V6 can hit about 234s, 232s on rapid transit. I believe it can get that low. This thing's actually very, very impressive on the higher speed tracks. I was able to get that 149 with an alternative build on this car that I'm running right now, and I'll show you guys QUOISE's exact build as well. We're not going to skip out on that. I've altered it slightly just to be able to compete off-road on those certain sections on blue collar and getting high tonight, to make the car feel more comfortable to me, and it was a little bit more manageable to my driving style. So I've built that here as well, and it has just a slight bit more power but isn't as aggressive as QUOISE's build. So let's get straight into that real quick. So my version has all elite parts: elite induction, elite ECU, elite fuel system, elite exhaust, and an elite screw supercharger. We're running elite road suspension here and super off-road tires for my build. Now for QUOISE's build, we are using super drift tires here, and then we're also going to be dropping the induction down to super, and that's going to put us right at 329. Okay, the only difference between these two builds is that one of them is using 40% drift on the handling, which is QUOISE's build, and my build uses 20% drift because it's the max. But either way, you're going to go as far to the right on that handling bar for drift as you can, regardless. Both builds are going to be driven by a 6-speed transmission with a super clutch and pro brakes. Also an elite differential with nitrous grip and drift auxiliaries on both builds. Now for QUOISE's build, he actually has max steering sensitivity and max downforce. Okay, now for my build for the off-road tires, I have one click to the right on downforce, as well as I'm also using 20% drift because that is the max I can go with the off-road tires. Now depending on which setup you use more will be up to you. I like my setup because it's a slight bit grippier, but this is quicker around the corners, and obviously QUOISE is a madman and drives this thing like a bat out of hell with that setup. So that's completely up to you. You guys can test both to see which fits your liking the best. My times are pretty decent. I got some okay times. I know QUOISE for a fact got a 47 while I was racing with him on Getting High Tonight, as well as a 55 and 56 multiple times on blue collar, and those were with mess ups. One of them he had no auxes, so he probably could have got a 52 or even a 51. We believe this car is very, very competitive with the F40, if not even slightly better than it. It seems the top speed capabilities in the mid-range of this car do excel in that area, so it's kind of hard to tell. It's kind of a driver-based thing. It really just depends. This car can be pushed a lot easier than the F40, and it seems a lot less risky to drive. I actually enjoy driving this car just as much, if not a little bit more than the F40. It still has a slight bouncing issue like the F40, and the Testarossa is just, I was going to mention that car, but that thing's just bouncing like crazy. This thing is a little bit less bouncy than the F40, but you still notice it on certain corners, and when you take certain routes, this car does get a little out of hand. So it's super easy to handle though, unlike certain cars that just kind of fly off after they start bouncing. This one is easy to maintain. So I hope you guys have enjoyed today's build video. I appreciate you guys for tuning in yet again. I hope to see you guys tomorrow while streaming the Ubisoft Forward live event and in that special video at about 11:30. I appreciate you guys again for showing so much love and support. It's from Magic IQ, and I'll see you guys in the next one, and I'm out. Peace.